This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS operating handbook for a national level emergency. The President of the United States, or one of his representatives, will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by.
We interrupt our regular programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow.
This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is 99.9 KGOR FM. We will continue to serve the Omaha area. If you are not in this local area, tune now into stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Omaha area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone liner should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. We interrupt our regular programming at the request of the White House. This is the emergency alert system. All normal programming has been discontinued during this emergency. This is 99.9 KGOR FM. We will continue furnishing news, official information and instructions for the Omaha area. If you are not in Omaha area, you should tune out to stations providing news and information for your area. It is important that you listen carefully to announcements from a station in your local area. Stand by. The President of the United States, or his designated representative, will be speaking shortly.
The following message has been given authorization for the release at the request of myself, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the United States National Guard, and the United States government, effective as of 12:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. I regret to inform the citizens of the United States that mass rioting, looting, and civil unrest have been taking place in all 50 states, including Alaska and Hawaii. The cause of these riots is most likely due to Grand Theft Auto 6, which was supposed to come out on December 31st, 2025, has now been delayed to May 26, 2026. This causes several fans to get very angry all across the United States, and start to riot. There are approximately 300,000 people who participating in these riots. The following cities that have been seen rioting include New York City, Los Angeles, Chicago, Phoenix, Philadelphia, San Antonio, Miami, Orlando, Virginia Beach, Baltimore, Norfolk, Seattle, Las Vegas, San Francisco, Minneapolis, Cleveland, Columbus, Atlanta, Pittsburgh, Indianapolis, Buffalo, Nashville, Memphis, St. Louis, Kansas City, New Orleans, Portland, Jersey City, Boston, Charlotte, Louisville, Detroit, Milwaukee, Tampa, and many others. People who are participating in these riots are causing massive damage, injuries, fatalities, and robberies. In addition, there also been reports of violence in many areas. People have been rushed to the hospital with broken bones, gunshot wounds, nosebleeds, bruises, black eyes, etc. Also, there have been reports of hostage situations, death, and bomb threats in some areas, thus causing the riots to get worse. So far, 20,000 deaths, 675 injuries, and 900 arrests have been reported, and this number will be rising as time goes on. The National Guard has been called in to try to deal with the situation. This is an extremely dangerous situation, and action needs to be taken very, very seriously. I am asking all United States citizens, no matter where you reside, are strongly asked to seek shelter immediately with all of your doors and windows locked and barricaded. Turn off all heating and air conditioning systems. Close all fireplace dampers, and seal all cracks on doors and windows with tape, glue, damp clothing, or damp towels. If one of the rioters break into your home, use armed protection by all means. This includes deadly force. Do not participate in the riots. I repeat, do not participate in the riots. If you do so, you will either be fined, arrested, shot by the National Guard, or you will be put on probation. My fellow Americans, I know that we are angry over the delay of Grand Theft Auto 6. Even though we are dealing with uncertainty and chaos, we will rise up from the ashes as one nation, under God, and rebuild the nation back to its former glory when all of this is over. We will be resilient and stronger than ever before. We will persevere to the bitter end. We will win this fight, and shine as the brightest beacon of hope, freedom, liberty, and democracy. America will not die, it won't give up, and we will stay strong. My fellow Americans, thank you for listening to this message. Stay safe, stay strong, and as always, God bless the United States of America.
That was a message from the President. We now return to the emergency alert system. This concludes all operations of the emergency alert system. However, normal programming will be suspended indefinitely, or until this crisis has ended. Tune into local media outlets for more information on the situation. This is an emergency action termination. All clear. I repeat, all clear. The rioters, that have been causing chaos in the United States yesterday, have now been arrested by police, and are charged with assault, battery, attempted murder, manslaughter, destruction, theft, robbery, illegal use of weapons, and vandalism. All residents may exit their shelters at this time. If your home or shelter has been destroyed, call 911, and the National Guard will try their best to take you to the nearest military base. All broadcast and cable systems will now be handed to state and local officials. This concludes the final activation of the emergency alert system. Regular programming will now resume. Your government thanks you for your cooperation during this emergency.